Virgo, good morning. Welcome to this general Sun Moon Rising reading. It's a great pleasure to be here. Welcome to everybody, cross watchers, new viewers also. However long you stay, you have my gratitude. Thank you for your time. If you do like my videos and you want a personal reading, please feel free to drop me a line using the email in the description box below. If you can't see it, just click the more button. I'll be more than happy to send you the info. Just one thing before we get into this. Okay, I'm getting feedback via email from different people saying there is 3 sites on Facebook. Okay, please do not try to book a reading through these sites. They are a scam. Okay, I'm sure Facebook are doing everything they can to take them down. But, you know, until that happens, I don't want all you lovely people parting with your hard-earned dosh, okay, your cash, you know, and not seeing anything in return. This YouTube is the only place you'll find the official me. Okay. I do not use, you know, bonus points. I do not offer gift vouchers. Okay. I only have one method of paying. Okay. For payments, which secures your end and mine. All right. So please do not use Facebook to book readings. You will be disappointed. You know, it doesn't do you any good for these sites on there, and it doesn't do me any good either. Okay, with that said, I don't want to wallow on for 10 minutes or so. Please report it if you see them. I have no affiliation with Facebook. I don't belong it. Okay. I used to many years ago and got too much unwanted attention. Right, from different people, so I came off it. Anyway, here we go. What does the universe want you to sort of focus on? Rebuilding your life. It could mean starting from scratch here. Seeking cooperation or giving cooperation is quite difficult for some of you, but with the right approach, you can. Okay, I'm getting a Capricorn energy around this. A lot of you in a relationship are seeking cooperation off this other person or off somebody with a certain goal in mind. There's a lot of inhibitions about this. There's an opportunity there for you, but you're not sure. You know, perhaps some of you feel you're giving up too much to pursue this. But there is some surprising changes here. Some of you may have had a tower moment where everything's gone wrong. You've lost money. You've had to pay an unexpected bill. The car's broken down. You find out that your bank balance is gone adrift somehow. All right. There's money matters that are prevalent here. Okay. In this relationship. It's a hell of a burden. Some of you may be at the point where you're giving up, you know, chucking up the sponge, so to speak. 9 of Wands energy. It's been a struggle here with a relationship, getting stability. There's certainly somebody from your past coming back around, or a situation coming back around, and there's something here that needs readdressing. A lot of you may be dismayed by this, but there's a good reason. It gives you time to clear this energy or make a permanent decision. I'm kind of getting a lot of you want to break free. You want your own independence. Ooh. I'm picking travel up for some of you. I'm picking up a new location for work, either for a relationship. There's a goal here or ambition or a person you want to be with. It can't be achieved as yet. There's certain aspects about your situation that can't be resolved. It's like somebody's sticking to their guns here. And they won't cooperate with you. Your feelings for this person. Ten a penny. Well, you feel you outgrown a certain situation. There's maybe somebody around you controlling your money or controlling the finances. There's a sudden loss of finances here. I'm picking up financial recovery, but this, I don't know, some of you maybe discovered there's a, bank balances, like I said, it's somebody is controlling the finances. Finances are certainly a worry for some of you, especially as far as a relationship goes. This is saying instead of giving up, you need to get control of your own finances somehow. It's going to take time and it's going to take a lot of effort, but this is saying it can be done with persistence. Well, you seem to be juggling something here: finances, practical stuff, your work. Okay, but there's this person you want to be with. There's this juggling action. There seems to be some trust issues here. Maybe there's distance involved. Something to do with buying a property or selling a property here for some of you. Maybe you want to sell a property, move on, relocate, but that property, you're not the only owner. It's kind of like it was left to you in a inheritance, but it was left between you and somebody else. I don't know, and they won't cooperate. They don't want to sell. You do, that sort of thing. But what I'm getting here is expansion. There's something here you're very passionate about. There's somebody you want to be with, but it's not where you're at, and you're trying to kind of find some kind of balance between where you're living and where you want to be. There's there's a bit of strategizing going on. You want to put a strategy, a plan in place. But there is some trust issues. This person's energy, yeah, there's some kind of proposal there. They seem willing to talk to you, but there's a child to consider for some of you. They want a fresh start with you, but it's like they're putting or waiting till a child comes of age. I'm getting for some of you. Ooh, they do want to talk to you, that's for sure. They want to bring something to a conclusion with you. Okay, they want to talk with you. Maybe this is all about a marriage. It's like there's somebody outside of your sphere offering you something here, but they can't offer you total commitment because of other stuff going on, and there's certain issues about this they can't resolve, or they're not willing to give it up. Ten of Cups, love is not the problem, it's practicalities is the problem. Hmm. There's pain here involved, emotional pain. This person you're dealing with, if you two get together, it's going to upset somebody else. Ooh. At best, it's kind of like workable, but it's not fulfillment for a lot of you. But there are restrictions, some of the restrictions being lifted, okay, despite a third party energy there. This third party could be money, finances, location, distance, children, an ex, could be anybody. But what I'm saying is here, it is workable. That I'm seeing communication coming in with something specific in mind. This person is willing to talk to you about give and take, but it's going to need you cooperation of both of you if you want to make it work. Let's have a card for your finances. Yeah, some kind of financial loss here. Okay, this is stalling. This is making a temporary stop. Maybe you'll have to take on a temporary job to improve your finances. Okay, so you can get control of your finances. But a lot of you want to leave a very prickly situation. All right, I'm picking up financial loss here, but I'm picking up financial recovery with time and effort. All right. With your work, I'm seeing a change of location. Maybe you're tied down at the moment due to contracts, or you can't afford to move. This is saying there's no harm in looking while keeping your present job, however sticky and confining it is. But you're leaving, some of you want to leave a very toxic situation as far as work goes. With your finances, it's a slow recovery. There's no quick solution to this. You want to put yourself in a more stable pitch situation. Probably your work isn't very stable. Probably it's volatile. Okay, maybe some of you have just lost your job, and there's there's been a lot of resentment there anyway. Either way, you've got a judgment call. It's use good judgment with your finances. Can't afford to let your emotions get in the way. But where you're living, where you work, well, sorry, where you're working, and with your finances, there is like a second chance here to recoup what you've lost. I'm going to leave it there. Take care. See you next week.